I present to you the best 2x2 in Rust. With a total of 6 to 8 beds, this is a perfect base for a large group. Also, coming with a wide gap, 360 degree shooting floor with crazy angles. This base provides a small but large compact interior that is easy to move around and provides full coverage with less turrets. Not to mention 2 hidden battery rooms that are perfect for raid defense. Lastly, it comes with gatehouses that include 2 disconnectable TCs that are connected to the main base. The Upkeep and the Builder Sanctuary code will be down in the description. For this first part, you want to build up your 2x2 with no airlock 4 stories up. Make sure to place your TC in the right corner or the left corner in this room that I'm looking at. Once you're done with this, you're going to start the outside layer footprint. With these sides that look like a paper boat, you don't need external TCs because it's connected to the main base. You should end up with something like this. For these sides, you need to go out 8 foundations away, and at the 8th foundation place a triangle. Then delete your foundations and make your way back with triangles. Lastly, when you make it to where I am, put 2 foundations to the left and right, followed by 1 triangle, then delete your path. You should end up with something like this. These outside layer foundations aren't connected to the main base, so we need to make external TCs. First, you want to go 4 foundations out, and on your last foundation, that's going to be your gatehouse. After you're done with that, you want to go 4 out again with 2 triangles going to the left, and this is where you place your TC. And I'll show you how to connect them as well. Make sure you do this on the other side. With these TCs, the only way they work is if they're disconnectable and connectable. Now, you want to connect your TC to your outside footprint. But before you do anything else, follow what I do with these door frames. This step is very important. These make it so you can connect your TC to your footprint while making your wide gap work. Now that you built your double door frames up, I'll show you how to connect these. Since you have your wide gaps set up for the side with the disconnectable TCs, I'll show you how to make your wide gaps for the parts that are actually connected to your main base. To start it off, you need to go 2 triangle foundations to the right, followed by a normal foundation, and then do 3 hexagon triangles to the right, and when you're at your last one, put a triangle. On this last triangle, you're going to place your TC, but then make your way back with foundations. This is what your wide gap foundation should look like. Now to add to your disconnectable TC wide gap foundations. Also, please make sure your wide gap foundations on your disconnectable TC side look like the image on the left and not the right. I end up changing this deeper in the video. Now that you're done with that, we're going to build up our inner and outer shell of the base. With the side that's connected to the actual base, make a small pocket of 2 triangle foundations. This will be your secret battery rooms. The space that you have left on the inside of the shell, fill it up to 3 layers, then stop. You should end up with something like this. Now to add jump ups to the shell that you built up. These can provide as loot rooms or bedrooms, you can decide, but make sure to top it off with a triangle foundation so you can seal it off with ladder hatches. Now that you're done with these, we're going to start on the inner peaks. Then after finishing the inner peaks, follow what I do to seal the whole entire inner peak floor, including the inner shell part. But before doing any of that, we're going to make the jump ups to our inner peak floor that come from the front door. Now we can seal the top part of the inner peak floor. Make sure those 3 triangles are connected to the 2x2. You should end up with something like this. Now we're going to start a buildup of our wide gap foundations. I forgot to place a foundation on the disconnectable TC side. Now you want to fill these in. I put these triangle floors on the inside of the base for more angles, but it'll work just fine if you place it with the floors on the frames. You should end up with something like this. Now place your windows. You can't fit through this little gap, but if you're insecure and want that confirmation that you can't get through, you can place this double door frame. Now we can start on the shooting floor layer of the base and adding the frames for the stability for the actual roof. Now, you want to follow around the base like I do, with the double door frames. Once you're done with that, you can seal your roof. These are what your jump ups should look like, and now I'm going to start on teleports. Once you're done adding the roofs and the windows, you're done with the base.